welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Kayla Rundle if you do not know me. It is that time of year where most of our cars are stored away due to winter, and so I wanted to make a video where we can still drive like crazy. Today I got my very first racing simulator, which I have driven a lot of these at friends' houses and events, but I've never ever built one on my own. I do have a PC and a whole design and gaming setup in my game room, which I will show you later in this video, but today I will be unboxing and setting up my new race sim. I ended up picking the GT Omega Prime Lite cockpit with some accessories, along with the Moza Racing R5 racing simulator setup, and this comes with several accessories that I added on as well. So I am able to practice manually driving with the handbrake, drifting, and road course, and any type of racing that I want to do. Start with the main one. All right, this is the Moza Racing R5 direct drive racing simulator. Steering wheel. And this steering wheel is actually made with genuine leather, and supposedly it's hand stitched even. And you can hear the little paddle shifters sound like great quality. And it's very similar to my Camaro and all the cars I drive. They do have several different steering wheel options, but this is exactly what I needed. This guy, which is what we hook the steering wheel up to, and this is made with like aircraft aluminum. It has these fins that help with cooling, and this kit does come with gas and brake pedals. It does not come with the clutch pedal, so I do have that added on. Here's the pedals. This is the SRP Lite clutch pedal. This is the best way to practice without actually breaking the clutch in the car. Oof, oof. Then I got the HBP handbrake. This will definitely help with learning how to drift on the race sim. I just added on the clutch pedal and adjusted the pedals, and they just plug in together on the back. The handbrake is put together. I also got the little SRP Lite brake pedal performance kit. This is the little spring kit. Right. I'm gonna go put this on the kettle, and it came with a few tools as well. So it just slides on in. HGP shifter, and of course, since we got the clutch pedal, we have to have a shifter. It comes with a little shifter ball. Another setup kit. Whoa, it has 7 speeds and reversed. I wonder if I can get custom shift knobs for this. I could probably order one off of Buildworks and make it match my Camaro. This is sick. And so now I'm moving on to the GT Omega cockpit and accessories. This stuff is necessary. Well, it's not necessary, but if you want like a full cockpit racing sim setup, this is what you're gonna need to be able to mount all the Moza racing stuff. This is bigger than a human, so this is all really large. I believe this is part of the base. All the setup instructions. Got more of the base. And I assume this is the seat. Oh my God, this is heavy. Ah, that's so clean. This is the seat bottom. Well, the race sim is finally set up. It took me a couple weeks because I had to order new mounts, but I did, on top of the GT Omega and Moza racing stuff, I also got a Samsung G9 monitor, and I lost the mount for it, so I had to order that. But in order to mount this G9 as well, I also had to do an add-on for the GT Omega cockpit, so I had to get the cockpit monitor stand. So that is an add-on for all of the cables and wires to connect this to my PC. Since my cockpit is actually pretty far from my PC itself, I did have to purchase wire extensions. It's just display screens, and these were 15 foot long, so they're wired all across the room in order to reach my PC. What came in the kit for the Moza racing setup is a lot of these, which they look like little squares to tuck in the cable into the GT Omega slider. So these are really, really nice. You can either feed the wires through it since it's running on underneath these, or you can run the cables on top of it and feed a zip tie through it, which I did all the way back here, which is hard to see, but there's a lot of cables, and so I just use a lot of zip ties and try to tuck them in as best as I can. All these sliders are relatively easy. It's just putting in a slider and then screwing everything with Allen keys. It's just a repetitive process. For the Moza Racing handbrake, I actually did not install a bracket on this. I made my own bracket with the GT Omega sliders and just custom made it to put it here. And I moved this down a little bit so then it doesn't hit the screen because it got pretty close, but now it's perfect. I did have to get the GT Omega shifter bracket to hold the shifter from Moza Racing, so this is an add-on as well as the monitor stand. So I got those two add-ons. Combining that with my own custom bracket that I made for this, it all is put together. And now that everything's together, I do want to purchase even more accessories. For something to put a mouse up here would be really nice, or an XS keyboard, which will be really, really nice. What's fun about this, since I won't be the only one racing this when I have guests over to the house, the seat from GT Omega is adjustable. It's just like a car seat. You reach underneath yourself, hold it up, and you can slide back or forth. Look how far I am. I can barely even reach the pedals. So you can move it wherever you need to. And you can also adjust the steering wheel up and down with the GT Omega cockpit. This cockpit is fully adjustable. You can even slide the pedals back and forth. You can move the screen side to side, up and down, or move it. It's a lot of adjustment, which is really, really nice. So it took a while for me to dial it in exactly where I wanted it. You can move the shifter even further back or further forward, depending on how you like it. They have plenty of upgrades, including a lot of different seat options. And same with Moza Racing with all different sorts of steering wheels. I've always wanted a race simulator, mostly to improve my driving, and also going to track days get really expensive. Going to track days in a car can be like literally minimum $1,000. You're rubbing through your real tires, real brakes, real fluids, and paying for the track day itself. Having a race simulator, you can cut all those costs, just pay once and race continuously every single day and continuously become a better driver. I am able to learn a lot about driving better on the track, as I'm always trying to improve my driving skills in general. Understanding the apex, cornering, the balance of the car, everything is really difficult to understand. The only way to get better at it is through experience. Of course, I still will go to the track, but this is really nice. I can sit inside, hop out of bed, and just race on the race sim. The steering wheel feels, surprisingly, it feels like you're driving a real car. It has force feedback, and you can change the force feedback to whatever percentage you would like. If it's to 100%, you can seriously break your wrists. It's super intense, and you can feel every single bump on the road. I've had me and several of my friends already drive it, and everyone is really impressed, and everyone's even improving as a driver themselves. With the race simulator, I'm able to take risks on the track that I normally would not take in real life. So you can definitely push yourself as a driver while staying safe inside your house racing on a computer. Right now, I'm just racing on Assetto Corsa. I think I'm gonna download iRacing. If you guys have any other suggestions, feel free to let me know in the comments down below. There are so many different games you can play with this. I also even have Forza Horizon, and that's really fun because I can customize my car and drive even my own cars like my Civic and my Camaro and practice exactly like that. It's impressive that this actually feels like the real car. The cars respond like they should in real life, and they differ a lot between each other. If you guys are interested in getting your own race sim, I will have all the links down below in the description of this video so you guys can go get one for yourselves. There's a ton of different options on Moza and GT Omega's website and many accessories that you can add on for your specific setup. So having a built PC definitely helps with handling all of the software that comes with the Moza racing setup and the huge screen. So it does handle that load. So it would be pretty difficult to do this, hook this up to a laptop or anything. So you do have to get a PC as well. There's a variety of different PCs out there. Do your research. But overall, this cockpit has been amazing. It adjusts to fit all of my friends and any guests that come over and want to race. And the Moza Racing feels like a real car. I'm even getting sore on my wrists. So if you guys are wondering what I do every night, I'm probably here racing on the sim. But if you guys have any questions, feel free to leave them down below in the comments. I hope you all have an amazing day or night, whatever time it is, and I'll see you guys in the next one.